James Gunn, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
I have a visual slideshow for you. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Why am I here from Detroit to interview you? Because that's me at 5 years old.
Wow.
Okay, which started it all.
Look at that.
Which led me to have this Fortress of Solitude office at home.
Oh, that's today?
That's my house.
Oh,
yeah.
that's amazing.
All right, so there you go. Which led me to have a brief role playing myself in Batman v Superman.
Oh, my God.
Which led me to bringing my date, Sarah Douglas, to New York when I took this picture of you too.
I remember that.
You remember
moment.
that one?
Yeah.
That's Ursa.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I remember that. That was so cool meeting her. Yeah.
Which got me excited enough to, yes, I now have a crypto on the other end of my office.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
And if,
wow.
And if that isn't exciting enough, your brother's very nice to me.
Oh,
there you go.
No, he's an asshole. I liked it all except for that last one.
And when you were interviewed by Michael Rosenbaum in his podcast, he has a Lex Luthor signed poster from Gene Hackman.
That's right.
And I gave that to him from Gene.
Good day, everyone. Let us set the scene properly. When the words James Gunn is destroying DC start trending across multiple platforms, you know something extraordinary is happening. This is not casual grumbling. This is full-blown fandom warfare. One side is cheering, calling Gunn the savior DC desperately needed. The other side is sharpening pitchforks, convinced he has bulldozed years of emotional investment in one bold creative sweep. Today, we are breaking down how James Gunn went from celebrated filmmaker to Hollywood's most controversial reboot architect. Quick favor, before the sparks really fly. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Hollywood chaos, hit that subscribe button and tap the notifications bell. Most viewers watching still are not subscribed. It is free, takes a second, and keeps stats in, bringing you the big stories with zero fluff. Thanks if you did. Now let us get back into the drama. The accusation that Gunn is destroying DC did not appear out of thin air. It erupted the moment he confirmed a full creative reset of the DC universe. Beloved characters sidelined, planned sequels quietly dismantled, entire storylines erased with a sentence. For fans who followed DC through every high and low, this felt less like a reboot and more like a demolition job. Transition here, because Superman is ground zero. Superman is not just another hero. He is the foundation. Gunn's vision leans hard into optimism, kindness, and moral clarity. For longtime comic readers, this feels like a homecoming. For fans raised on darker, conflict-heavy interpretations, it feels like regression. Online, comments swing wildly between finally a real Superman and this is childish and outdated. The divide is sharp, passionate, and relentless. Now let us talk about the emotional betrayal factor, because this is where things really boil over. Previous DC films, flawed as they were, built emotional loyalty. Certain actors became symbols. Certain story arcs felt personal. When Gunn reset the board, many fans felt discarded. Suddenly, their years of support seemed irrelevant. That sense of being cut loose fuels the anger far more than any casting or costume choice ever could. Transition again, because Gunn's communication style adds petrol to the fire. James Gunn is open, active, and blunt on social media. To some, this transparency is refreshing. To others, it feels dismissive. When fans raise concerns, Gunn often responds with direct, no-nonsense explanations. Logical? Yes. Comforting? Not always. In an era where fandom is emotional first and rational second, clarity can be mistaken for arrogance. And then there's the industry ripple effect. Hollywood is watching this unfold very closely. Superman is not just a movie. It is the keystone of an entire cinematic universe. If it stumbles, confidence in the broader DC reboot could wobble. Studios do not fear criticism. They fear apathy. Ironically, the outrage proves people still care deeply about DC. Silence would be far more dangerous. Transition here because the destroying DC narrative ignores one crucial reality. DC was already fractured. Inconsistent tone, competing creative visions, abrupt cancellations. Gunn did not create the mess, he inherited it. His solution is radical clarity. One vision, one direction, one creative voice steering the ship. That level of control always angers some fans, especially those attached to alternative paths that will now never happen. Here's where things get interesting. Every major cinematic reboot in history has faced this phase. Panic, anger, accusations of betrayal, it's almost ritualistic. What determines success is not the noise beforehand, but the quality of the final product. If Gunn delivers a Superman that connects emotionally, inspires audiences, and feels timeless, today's outrage could become tomorrow's praise. And if he doesn't, then the critics will feel vindicated, and James Gunn destroyed DC will become a permanent headline instead of a trending tantrum. Right now we're in the uncomfortable middle. Trailers spark debate, set photos create outrage, interviews are weaponized. Everyone is projecting fear or hope onto a film they have not yet seen. That's the power of Superman. He's not just a character. He's expectation incarnate. So is James Gunn destroying DC? Or is he doing something far more dangerous? Wiping the slate clean and asking audiences to believe again. Because belief is risky. It requires trust. And right now, trust is in short supply. One thing is undeniable. James Gunn has everyone watching. And in Hollywood, attention is currency. Thanks for watching Stats In.